Welcome back. It's ML Linnell with another video. And if you want to cut out the estrogen in your life and raise your testosterone, you are going to want to listen to this video. Now let's get straight into it. Okay. Let's talk about the negatives of estrogen. Okay. So if you are living an estrogenic lifestyle and you're the kind of person who has a lot of estrogen in them, you're the kind of man who has a lot of estrogen in them, it ruins your testosterone. It makes you look feminine and you act soft, like because you're estrogenic. You know, you're like this soft kind of human being who's emotional and goes around the world kind of soft, right? Do you want to be soft as a man? No. So listen up. It ruins your test. You know, if you have high estrogen, it's kind of hard to have high testosterone and actually be that kind of bro who has all of that testosterone, right? And you look feminine. It actually gives you a feminine look when you have high estrogen. It's actually kind of crazy how it shapes your face. So, to raise our testosterone and decrease our estrogen, this is what you're going to have to do, okay? If you can do these, if you can cut out your screen time, if you can get more sleep, if you can exercise more, and you can eat less sugar, I'm going to repeat this. If you can cut out your screen time, if you can stop going on your phone, you know, right before bed, if you can stop going on your phone right before you wake up, you know, if you can get more sleep, make sure you're sleeping 8, 7 hours, 9 hours even a night, you know, make sure you're getting an actual good sleep in where you're actually getting some REM sleep, you know, you're actually making sure that you're letting your body rest. If you can exercise more, these are the things that you guys need to be doing, okay? If you can exercise more, if you can get in the gym, actually, you know, get a lift in, go for a run, even if it's going for a walk. If that's where you need to start there. But I would suggest getting in the gym, actually getting a real pump in, right? Like, look at this. Oh, yeah. Anyway, if you can do that, and if you can eat less sugar, cut out the donuts, cut out all of that shit, right? If you can eat less sugar, eat more like meat and stuff, if you can do this, this is what you'll get, okay? You'll get more libido, a higher motivation to succeed, more focus, and you'll get a more masculine shaped face. I'll repeat these for you as well, okay? So if you can do this, if you can cut out your screen time, get more sleep, exercise more, eat less sugar, you get more libido. Libido, right? You get the libido, like you get to fuck harder and more because you've got more test and less estrogen. You get to fuck harder and more. Chicks love this shit, right? So this is who you got to be. You got to be the guy who can fuck. You know, you want to wake up with some morning wood every goddamn morning. That's what you want, okay? This is what you get when you cut out the estrogen as well. You get higher motivation to succeed. You know, you're waking up with morning wood, as we stated before, but it's not just that. You actually get to have this higher motivation to succeed. And you think to yourself, you know, morning, noon, and night, 24/7. What can I do to improve my life? You know, what can I do to be better? And then you actually have the motivation to succeed. So you're going out and doing those things that are helping you succeed, right? You have more focus. Like literally, guys, your focus will increase. Like you'll be able to have long-term vision. Like you'll be able to see a person across the room and make direct eye contact with them. You'll be able to focus more on your work for longer periods of time. This is what your high test will give you. You don't get this being estrogenic, okay? And you get a more masculine shaped face. It's crazy, but it's true. Your face will literally look more masculine from being more higher testosterone. So if you are estrogenic, your face doesn't actually look as masculine and as manly as it should. But if you have high test, it's kind of hard to explain, but your jaw kind of, it shows more. It's less kind of fatty because you're eating less sugars, and it's more defined and it's more like sharp, focused, and toned, right? And this is who you want to be. Well, actually, no, it might not be who you want to be. You might want to stay at home and be estrogenic If that's you, you've probably already clicked off this video. But this is what you get when you high test. Okay, this is who you get to be. So if you'd like this video, like and subscribe, and there's more coming for you fellas, all right? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, all right? Mwah. Gentlemen, I forgot to add the signature sign off, okay? Make sure you make the change that you know you need to make.